Hey, what's up, everybody? Hobo Mackie here. Still in Las Vegas. I'm camping out. Smoking some weed at the moment. Got me one of these, what do they call it? Ninja tubes. Pretty nice little bong. It's smoking like a motherfucker right now, so I need to hit it. Woo! Might have been a little too much there. Okay. Damn, 42 seconds and I ain't even said nothing yet. But yeah, I'm in Las Vegas. Sunny day. It's November. You see not a cloud in the sky. I'm in the desert. I'm in a little spot. Don't know how to describe it, but really sandy. You can see all the sand. I got a pizza box there. Just got done eating a pizza. Got my beer, my backpack, some clothes. I just bought this. You see that red thing? It's my sleeping bag. I just bought that. It's a 10-degree Ozark Trail sleeping bag from Walmart. I literally just picked that up. Here's my tent. I paid about 45 bucks for this, mostly because they didn't have the $25 tents in stock. This one's actually a little smaller, a little shorter, which is good. I don't know if you can kind of tell it's in a depression, so it's a little lower, and that way it doesn't stick out. I don't know if you can hear that beeping, but obviously there's a road not too far, just right down over here, and traffic over there. So I'm not too far from the road, and that's on purpose. I don't, want to be middle of the night trying to get to my camp and going too far into the woods or nothing. I kind of know exactly where I'm at here, but yet I'm hidden enough. Now there are other homeless in this area. Like literally, I could probably throw a stone and hit somebody. I think right over in this area. I could hear them last night talking and laughing or whatever. I don't know if they know I'm here yet or not. I walked over that way once and nobody was over there, but I went through a couple camps and there was a decent amount of stuff, like tools, and just there was a tents and stuff there. But I'm not a thief or nothing. I was kind of looking for somebody to talk to, because once in a while you'll see a homeless person. They're there, and they're living here, and then you could talk to them, and just talk to them, like, have normal conversation, and kind of be like, look, I ain't trying to pay rent. I'm looking for somewhere to camp. Do you mind if I camp right over in here somewhere? And let them know, and ask and talk to them, kind of feel them out, basically, see what they, pretty much 100% of the time that I let them know that, hey, I'm a cool guy, and that I'm not a bad guy. I'm not gonna steal nothing. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not crazy. And you gotta let them know these kind of things. You gotta talk to them, and then a lot of times they'll warm right up to you, and they'll help you out, and then they'll tell you where everything's at and give you all this help. But I didn't see nobody, and so, but I ended up camping sort of nearby. Like literally I can hear them coughing and stuff like that at night, and they can probably hear me coughing too. They might hear me right now talking, but because they're not too far away. I don't know if they're there during the day. They might not be there during the day, and then they might come at night and sleep, which is basically what I do too. I'm here during the day right now. I don't have my shirt on. Actually, I don't have any clothes on at the moment, to be honest. That's why I'm trying to be careful with the camera and not go too low. But I'm trying to get some sun. I've been in a Roach Motel for 2 weeks, and literally haven't had any sun. Just been sitting in that Roach Motel room. And you know what? there's pros and cons, but I can make an argument that it's better out here. I mean, you do get the sun, you get fresh air, and actually I don't have the amount of noise neither. Like, I had people upstairs, outside, and it wasn't nothing outrageous or overly bad, but there were, there's times you can hear them and stuff, and it's a little bit annoying. They weren't that bad though. It wasn't to the point where I had to make any kind of complaint. But out here, you don't really have to worry about that. And the minute you do run into any kind of problem, you can just leave. Now, the one issue is that I gotta leave this camp. So I leave my tent right there with a lot of stuff in it, like mostly clothes and sleeping bags. I got that new sleeping bag, so I'll probably be leaving that in there. I could stash them, which would be smarter. It'd be more work, but it would protect my stuff better. Because, the tent kind of stands out, and a homeless person walking back here could, they know how to work the game. They'll say something. Anybody there? I just want to make sure, they'll make sure nobody's in there. And once they know nobody's in there or around, and then they, and that's not all homeless, God knows, but it might only be like, I don't know, I'm just making up a number, 25% of them. But that's all it takes is one. They gotta find it, and then they gotta be that type. Because I think a lot of time, most homeless, and I say most as in like more than 50% probably, and I'm just making up numbers, but probably aren't gonna mess with your shit. They will be respectful. They have their own camp. They have morals, and they abide by the golden rule. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. They don't want you going through their camp, so they're not gonna go through your camp. And I think I would say most are in that boat, as am I. But hey, I have no protection out here, so my main security is that nobody knows I'm here. I'm totally 100% surrounded by vegetation. And I can tell by things like footprints. I didn't see a whole lot of footprints. There's not a whole lot of trash except for old trash, which doesn't mean nothing other than, hey, there's people been here, but you don't see a whole lot of brand new trash like anybody's been here recently. So it's like little clues like that. I feel pretty good about this spot. It's about, actually I just got a bicycle. So I'm on a bicycle now, and so it's a good 15 minutes into town, basically. Now, there's a pizza place and a liquor store and a bar, and they're literally almost across the street. I mean, maybe a 5-minute bicycle ride or something. But, and I just got done having pizza, by the way, from that pizza place, and I just got me some beers from that liquor store. I haven't been in that bar yet. I tried to go in there this morning, and it said it was open 24 hours, and the doors were locked. So I was going to see if they had coffee in the morning or not. But anyway, I kept traveling up the road into town, which is like a whole lot of stuff, everything. Grocery stores, Walmart, Burger King, everything. I usually go to Burger King and get coffee and get on the Wi-Fi and charge my stuff. I don't have any electric out here, so I gotta charge my stuff. I got my phone. I do have service now, so it's basically like having your TV, your internet, and everything. I got unlimited Wi-Fi, and nice little smartphone now, and I got it for a reasonable price. The Motorola from Walmart, it's $130. It's the Straight Talk plan, and the Straight Talk for $55 a month. You get unlimited everything, including data, which is, it's actually limited, but it's pretty much unlimited. And for $130, you wouldn't know the difference between this and a $600 phone. I mean, yeah, a $600 phone would be a little nicer, but it's not gonna make that big of a difference. For 130 bucks and then just $55 a month, no contract, that's what I recommend. It's the Motorola, I don't know the exact one, but it's the $130 Motorola Straight Talk phone. For anybody who just needs a good smartphone, I don't care who you are, you really don't need anything better than that. It's got a nice camera, and it's fast enough. It's fast enough to where you wouldn't notice a big enough of a difference between that and a $600 phone. And it's got a good picture. So yeah, we want to recommend that. Also, I got a bicycle for $98 at Walmart. It's the Huffy Cranbrook 26-inch tires, beach cruiser style. You can't miss it. And very smooth, awesome bicycle for $100. My only complaint thus far is that a tire blew right off the bat. Now, I bought a $100 bicycle from Walmart last year, and a tire blew right off the bat, and I returned the bicycle. This time, I kind of knew that was going to happen, and I don't know why they put cheap-ass tires in there, because it's not that much of a price difference between a good tire and a cheap tire. Literally another $5 on the price. From $98, make it $103, have it installed with 2 good fucking tires that will last a long fucking time. No, they put the cheapest tube possible. So all you gotta do is replace that cheap tube, and it's like $10 for 2. Plus you need a wrench. And but now I have a awesome bike. It just rides smooth. It's perfect. Huffy Cranbrook. It's light. It's minimal. It's all you need. It's just one gear. There's no brakes. You just back pedal to slow down. And it's the simplest bicycle you could possibly have, and lightweight, and the thing rides smooth and easy, and it's perfect, and I'm loving it. Like I said, I did have the bicycle blown tire. I woke up from camp and went to get my bicycle, and I was rolling around here in the desert and probably got a thorn in it or something, but it was a cheap tube. That's probably the number one thing. But the tire was flat, and I didn't know what to do. I just rolled it all the way into town and looked up bicycle repair shops, and there was none around. And then I just looked into Walmart and realized, oh, this is the easiest fix ever. It was literally one wrench, 2 screws, pull the thing out, literally just replace the tube in there, bolt it back on, and air it up. And it's the simplest bicycle. Makes it easy to work on. And it's really just a few bolts here and there. But other than that, it's a frame and 2 tires and pedals and a chain with 1 gear. And it's simple and it rides smooth. And I don't know why anybody needs anything more than that for $100. And like I said, you probably need to pay $10 for the upgraded tubes. And but I need that kind of, because I'm on the outskirts of town. And otherwise it would be like a 30-minute walk. But with the bicycle, it's, probably a 10-minute bicycle ride. So that's nice, and it's fun just riding a bicycle, and it's good exercise. I need exercise somehow. And so I'm getting good exercise, I'm getting sun, vitamin D, I'm getting fresh air. I'm kind of on the outskirts of town where it's a little, there's mountains. You probably can't see them, but right over there. And it's a nice, clean, fresh air, and yeah, doing good. So yeah, just wanted to update. I got me a tent now. Moved it somewhere where I think it's fairly safe. If anything gets stolen, which would be like the tent and all my blankets and sleeping bags and probably a lot of other stuff, it's not the end of the world. I've lived with nothing. I'll still have my money. I'm not leaving my money or anything in there, and my valuables that I can carry with me, I will. I can stash stuff, which requires more work on a daily basis, because it's like, you gotta go stash it, go get it, stash it, go get it. And so there'll be certain items that I'm like, okay, if it gets, if I leave it there, obviously it's kind of open for the taking, and so it just needs to be something I don't care that much about. That's why I got that sleeping bag. 10-degree sleeping bag cost me about $40, and obviously I don't want to get it stolen. But I think even if I can get a month out of it, you know, when I'm, versus paying $1,000 a month in rent, and it gets stolen, I can just get a new one, and it's still cheaper than paying rent, and I'm actually freer. I just have more, not, there's nobody I have to pay every week or every month. There's no rules. Well, I mean, there's legalities. I don't know what the legalities are. Probably illegal, but I don't think that. I think they have, and here in Las Vegas, I think they have bigger priorities, especially when you're out of the way. Now, there is a war on the homeless going on in Vegas right now, and they're basically going to make it illegal to be homeless. I've seen guys with grocery carts and the cops with these guys, and they got them leaned over the hood of the car, these homeless guys with their hands behind their backs, cuffed. And you see the grocery cart there, and they got like 2 cops there, and I don't know what they're doing, but I see it all the time now. And I've talked to enough homeless people in my day. Most are good people, and if they're not good people, it's just because they're on drugs or something, and they're just crazy. Or yeah, they're just crazy, and they don't even know anymore. But I don't know. You could understand that the whole city of Vegas is just covered with homeless people and camps everywhere. It's just, I can understand that too. You just can't have that. So, I don't know what the answer is, but I think both solutions suck. Whether you just let them camp out in the open, or whether you freaking put them over the hood of a car and handcuff them and just take them to jail for however long. I think it's like 6 months. And so I don't know what kind of risk. I think it's like $1,000 or 6 months. I can afford it. Like, even if I had to pay the $1,000, it would still be like, I'll take that risk, because why pay the $1,000 for sure and get a room? But I'm actually happier here. I think it forces me to get out and live more and just be out and think more. When I'm just in a room and stuff, it's real easy. I don't even have to think. You can just lay there and get drunk, and you just don't have to worry about nothing. Whereas it feels more natural to live kind of like this, where you're living in the woods somewhere, and you don't know what the hell's gonna come at you at any moment. That's just like a more primitive, natural state of being where we came from. And then there's something about that I can't even describe. But alright, I think I hit a block there. I don't know what else to say. 18 minutes.